Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. In the last episode, we turned in a bunch of quests. Actually, we turned in a couple quests. We turned in the sugarcane and the first half of the Ender Slaughter. We still need to kill a lot of Endermen, but we'll get to that hopefully today, and start working towards some other systems and whatnot. So, yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. We did some testing last episode and found out that, rather than making an auto spawner and, having to use power and all that, we're in the end, we need to kill Enderman. Let's just go out there and, kill Enderman naturally. So that's what we're going to work on first thing. Yeah, let's do that first thing. I want to see if we make an autonomous activator. Do these need power again? I don't remember. They do. Alright, so we're going to need some sort of power source. Honestly, it doesn't use that much, so it's not too much of an issue. We're going to want a couple of things, and we're going to see if we can make a halfway decent, spawner for Enderman and make it automatic. So, one thing we also worked on last episode was this system, which kind of wrecked my power source. So I put a nether star generator on it, and that gave it a good bit of power to go on for a little bit. We currently have 25,000 glass, so that's not too bad, but that's not that much. So we're probably going to want to upgrade the power down there. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I haven't decided, so we'll figure that out. Today's episode is going to be about setting up more systems, so we're going to try to work on getting the wheat farms taken care of, and we're going to kind of integrate it with this guy so that we can have a cookie farm, basically. It will make cookies for us. You'll see what I mean when we get there. So let's see, what else? Yeah, the Enderman farm. So we're going to need a couple things. So we want the autonomous activator. We're going to want some capacitors, capacitor banks, which I have a bunch of. We're just going to take one of. That'll be good enough for that. I don't really care about the drops, but might as well pick them up. So do we have a vacuum item collector? That'll work. And then the last thing we're going to need is an attractor obelisk. We have an experience obelisk. We need an attractor obelisk. I also taught the system how to make farming stations. Apart from, we look at farming stations and say, let's make 9 more of them. We just need to make the Z-Logic controllers ourselves. Everything else is automatic other than machine chassis, but we have 15 of those in the system, so don't really need to worry about those. How many zombie heads do we have? We have a lot. So just make a stack. Let's see, solarium. I think we need I don't know that we can make a stack. Let's see, slice and splice. We can't anyways because it. Yeah. Can you? You can pull from that chest though. So if we do that. We'll do half a stack. Redstone, I believe we'll need half a stack of this, and silicon will need a full stack. And that should make the Z-Logic controllers. So we put those in there. And it'll process. So yeah, that's all we need to really do. So Z-Logic, I just want to make sure that is in fact the recipe, and those cannot be used again. No. Alright, perfect. So I want to make an attractor obelisk. So this thing will draw in enemies of whatever type we want, and we have the enticing crystal. That was the only thing I was worried about. The enticing crystal requires a villager and emerald, but mostly the villager part. So attractor obelisk, we'll grab that. We're going to need a soul vial as well. And I think that's about it. So We're also going to want our angel block again so that we can build. I destroyed the old platform just because I did. And what we're going to do is we're going to come out here. We're going to go this direction. And the reason is there is this box before that we got ourselves trapped in, or at least I thought I was trapped in. The bedrock box right here. And if we go a little bit farther out, not much, right here, we're in sky biome. Let's go ahead and place the attractor, the angel block, and we're gonna put a travel anchor here. And let's get some cobblestone around it. And we're going to make a little bit of a platform. Nothing too major. And let's go one more block here. We'll go grab a builder's wand here in a second. So just do this. We can click this. We're going to say Ender Farm. And yeah, I will do stuff with it. But we can hit the box area and then go to the observatory. So it's 2 jumps, but I want to destroy the box. This one. I think I want to destroy this. The reason being is because it's protected. And that way we can jump very easily back and forth. Perfect. We'll grab an ender pearl because that's what I want to use for the marker. Actually, we don't need a marker for it. So let's throw this in here. That in there. Don't need the angel block anymore. Let's grab a builder's wand. And let's head back over there. So we'll set this up. Now there's something about it I'm not entirely sure yet if it even works. So let's just go 4 and F7. I want to see where the darkness is. Honestly, that's fine. So let's see. We're gonna want 1, 2, 3, 4, and something like this. All right, let's just add more blocks. And I think that looks good. Just build this up. And then we'll need more blocks, but for right now, let's light this up. So I think Enderman can still spawn, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So let's head back over here. We need more cobblestone. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a box for, I typed box. We're going to make a box for the Enderman. And basically this is where we're going to kind of summon them in and kill them with hopefully, this is the hope, we can use the autonomous activator. I don't know if we can or not, so let's do like this, and we're gonna do a roof. Now this is where the autonomous activator is gonna be, so let's add some glass. We'll add some dark glass there just so it can see in. And we also need slabs pretty much everywhere. So just make a bunch of these slabs. And I shouldn't need any cobblestone anymore. Dark glass. I'd love to have a little bit more of this. This is going to require wool, which not easy to make. Let's just get like that much, and then should be able to look up dark glass and make this look nice. So we'll see if that's enough. I don't think it is, but we'll find out. Now, obviously, the hope with this is that we can. Yeah, we're gonna need what? 1, 2, 3, 6 more, which should be just 2 recipes. So we need the thickened glass. So we need sandy glass. So we need some more glass. Let's get some sand. Take a stack of sand. We'll smelt this up real quick. Get the sandy glass. So, do we have the Z-Logic controllers? We do. We'll throw these guys in here and make. Actually, we want 8 farming stations because we're going to do 10 for the time being. 1 extra. Actually, we could probably make 1 more, but we'll worry about that soon enough. So. 8. I think we need 1 more recipe worth. Alright. And then that. Alright, so we need to make our little area so that Enderman can't spawn up here. Which is just easy enough. Add slabs. And basically everywhere will get slabs. Not there. So I lied about it everywhere. No, so we just want to do this. Enderman will not spawn on slabs, which is ideal. Then we just need to slab the rest of this area. So we can put torches like here, and it will stay dark in there, which is what I want, but it doesn't actually matter. So the only place they will be able to like actually spawn is like right here. So we need a few more slabs, and then I'm gonna get some more cobblestone and make fences just so that this box is nice and secure. We have the sandy glass. Cool. So just making this farm not too difficult. It's just a matter of getting it done. So we want to have another stack of cobblestone, a little bit more slabs, and we're gonna want cobblestone walls. So more cobblestone. Perfect. Alright, so let's get this finished building so that we can work on the farms, because that's kind of the more important thing. So I will just break that for right now. And get rid of the torch. That doesn't really matter too much. What I want to do is slab those 2. We're going to put the attractor obelisk right here. We'll put the capacitor there, and then the autonomous activator there. We'll need a chest with the item collector. I forgot about that. Can we have... What's going to be the best way to do this? Because a normal chest isn't going to be big enough. And I don't believe we can make any other. No, we don't have any like diamond chests or anything like that. So... we could use an inner chest and pipe stuff out, but I don't know that that's worthwhile. We could just grab... Do we have barrels? We could use caches. So that'll work. So let's just get a resonant cache. And we'll head back over here. So put that down. Advanced item collector on top. Radius 10. I don't think we need the Y radius all that large. Let's go 5. That'll be fine. We need to power this guy as well. So we might want to put the capacitor right here. And that guy has power. Perfect. So really the only things we need to do is dirt. Take that dirt out. We'll have one over here. And one like right there. So this is just to get things to spawn, and then yeah, we'll put some cursed earth down. Now the only thing that should be able to spawn out here is Enderman. So I forgot to grab the watering can. Oh well. So they should be able to get out. So I'm not too worried about that. I just want to do something like this. And what we're going to have is fences on top of this. Just so that I don't like fall off or anything. Show range. So the range is very much far enough. I don't want dirt in there. And it's currently working, so let's go back here. I swore I grabbed the watering can. I did. I just didn't see it. Wow. So we'll throw this stuff in here. We're gonna need the torturino, and yeah, let's go ahead and get the cursed earth spread. Now we need to vial one of these guys. We're gonna end up killing them, which is fine. But at the very least, we get the cursed earth. They're gonna spawn quite often, and cool. So with that taken care of, we place down our autonomous activator. I don't want it facing me. We're going to rotate it. Let's just come in here, make sure. Okay. We're going to place down... I don't have a block. Alright, let's go get another piece of glass, because why not? And we'll get this kind of finished up. So... so long as the... Is there an ender... like inhibitor or something like that? Aversion obelisk? No, that's not what we want. That prevents different types of mobs from spawning. We want something that will prevent Enderman from teleporting. Ender collector. Ender energy distributor. I don't know if there is anything. Anyways, it's kind of whatever. So let's just head back over here. Do that. We're going to set this up to first slot only. Let's give it the Tartarite Scythe and Enderman should be coming in. Why are they not attracted to this? But what I want to see is we have killed 3 Endermen. Let's give it our sword. And it's left click. So did that count? No, it did not. Alright, so we can get rid of this. And I don't know why this isn't working. But what we can do is speed things up. And this has to be down here. So Enderman will spawn much faster. I don't know why this isn't working. So that doesn't work either. Just get rid of that. And unfortunately this thing doesn't one-shot him. If it did, that would be a lot easier. But hopefully we're far enough away from everything that they can't actually, like, teleport into our base. But as you see, this is good enough, and honestly, we can turn this off. I believe shift clicking, yeah, 0% increase. Now it's just a torch. So I can come over here, and I'll probably kill the 1,000 Endermen manually, or else I'll look into, I think the Killer Joe works, but I don't know if there's anything else that would actively, like, that would actively prevent or act as a fake player, basically, because that's what we need. So all that stuff doesn't matter. Watering can we can put back, that we can put back, and the soul vial of the Enderman we can put back. So we have a Killer Joe. When supplied with a sword and nutrient distillation, that's the problem. Is we don't have. We have all of 1 bucket of nutrient distillation. So I do believe this works. Let's grab Vibrant faster, because I think I picked the one up. Oh no, I didn't. So we give it a sword, and it needs an actual sword, not Tinker's Construct. I don't know if the Killer Joe is going to work or not, but we can give it Invar Sword. Let's give it a Diamond Sword. That should be fine. And so always active. I guess it's just waiting for things to appear. Do we have fans? No. Conveyor blocks, which I don't believe works. Like, I don't believe it works underneath, which is the issue. But I don't know. I'll figure something out with that, or I'll do it manually. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So let's get on to the other part of this episode that I want to work on, which is the farming stations. So we're going to take these guys. We're going to actually use 8 of them for right now. The reason I'm only going to use 8 is because we're going to need one for tree farm. So those guys do 7 by 7. Let's grab a bunch of dirt, and we're going to get water. Let's see, buckets, and I guess we'll get some cobblestone just in case. But yeah, so we're going to make some things. We're going to need a, let's see, we can get a chest, or a handful of chests. That'll be fine. We're going to need item conduits. We're going to need energy conduits. And that should be good for right now. So what we're going to do, what is the base range of one of these guys? We're also going to need the diamond hose. We'll worry about that later. But basically, if we grab one of these reinforced watering cans, you can see that if we click here, it does 2, 3, something like this area. So if we click in the middle, that's as far as it goes, I do believe. It might be a 9x9 recipe. Does it say? No, it doesn't say. But anyways, it does like it. We're gonna do 7x7s because I think that's the range. And you know what? It's probably gonna be easier just to stack these. And if we place this down, I wish it would show the range. So what we can do is we're gonna take a bucket of water. Let's get a 7x7. So 1, 2, 3. So something like this. So 3, 3, and so this is a 7x7, right? And what we're gonna do is this is gonna be each individual farm. We're gonna have like a bunch of these, and what we can do is grab a thing of water. Water will hydrate 4 blocks in each direction, which is more than enough. We'll put our farming station down. And the nice thing about this is we're not going to need any sort of anything. So what we can then do is how are we going to want to do this though? Because I want that to be like clicking onto him. So we're going to take this, let's just grab this autonomous activator. And I think if we put an energy conduit here, this might be a little bit wasteful. Let's see if it does catch all of it. Let's put this guy attached here and rotate him around. Put the watering can, first slot, right click. First slot, right click. And that should increase the speed of everything. So if we just grab a, for right now we can just grab a diamond hoe. No problems. And just for like testing purposes, let's put that there. I forgot to grab a, how does this Ender Energy Distributor work? Does it work how I think it does? I believe the quest book said something about this in, oh hey, we completed something in Bake to Win. Enderman Killer. Cool. I'll take that. That's more cookies. So where would it be? Imbuing. Was it in the Lost for Time? I swear we made one. Yeah, right here it is. So let's see what it does. Ender Energy Distributor. And let's just come up here. We're gonna grab some capacitors. And if I place this like here, and give it power, I don't know how this thing works. But this guy isn't getting power. So machine's connected. Random things. There's position filter. Ah. So that's what we need. Position filters. I'm going to assume. So let's see. I don't believe I have... We have 11 of them. Cool. So I believe we can do that. Did it? It turned all of them. So put that there, and this should get power, right? 3 connected? Okay, so that should be getting power, and that's getting power. So if we just grab some seeds and do this, everything should be fine. Actually, no, I know the best way to do this. So let's grab all this stuff, and we can actually put the autonomous activator right here underneath the farming station. And then we could probably do the position filter thing again with that. So that is going to get all the stuff it needs. We can put that in the first slot, do all the things it needs to do. And is that going to work like I think it will? For some reason it's hydrating stuff. So I mean, in a sense it is. Let's see, right click, sneaking. Aim level doesn't matter. First slot only. And I don't understand why it's not working quite as fast as I thought it would. So why? Because this is all just normal wheat anyways, too. So I guess it doesn't grow that fast. It does, but it doesn't. So this should be fine. It's getting power. This is getting power. And then what we can do, let's put this dirt back. We can just grab a Tortorino. And we'll need one for each floor, and we'll have to put it somewhere. So we're gonna want item conduits coming out of this guy, and taking it to a chest. But then we could probably do something like, well, oh, I know what else we need. I know why they're not growing. They're not lit. So glowstone. Let's just use this gray colored glowstone, because why not? We have it. Doesn't really matter. We'll put it like so. And yeah, there everything is growing a lot better. And then let's see, this can just go this direction to a single conduit, and then what we'll have is can we put the Tortorino on the glowstone? I doubt it. Do we have any facades? Actually, no. We want... See, this only has a vertical range of 3. So... it has to go... It can go at that level. Okay. So let's see if we have any facades. I don't see any. Do we have a painting machine? Let's see. What is it? It's conduit binder, right? So we need the conduit binder. Let's see, this stuff. Let's just quickly cook some of that up. And, you know, no, it's going to be faster than the other one. Alright, so what I believe we can do is something like this, and that makes a conduit facade. And I don't really care what it looks like right now. I just want a solid block that I can place things on. And I think I need to paint it. Yeah, so we're going to need to paint it. Doesn't really matter. We just need to get a painting machine. That is not too difficult. I told the system how to make electrical steel. So that'll just take a second. And then let's paint it to be diamond blocks, because why not? We'll place it there. Let's see, do we have any capacitors lying around? We have a double layer. That's more than enough. So electrical steel. You don't have any capacitors. Can we make one of these? Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Put that in there. It'll go a lot faster. And we should have enough by now. Cool. So painting machine. We'll give it a capacitor. Doesn't matter. Put that in there and we'll make it diamond blocks. It'll start working. It's not that slow. It's pretty quick. And the diamond blocks are where the torturinos go. So we just do that. And we can put a torturino there. Set the area to 7 by 7. And then we can speed it up. Now, of course, this has nowhere to go yet. Let's go ahead and just put a chest right here for the time being. Insert. And we need our wrench. And extract always active. So that'll be fine. Again, 7 by 7. 400% increase. So we are going to need some sort of capacitor in here. Double layer should be fine. Because I don't think these are too bad to make. We need iron oxide and Invar. So I'll have to get that set up. But for now, let's go ahead and turn this guy off. And if we give this an octadic capacitor, it's too large of an area. So it's still too much of an area. So I need to figure out, I'll figure out what the optimum size for these guys are, but this works just fine. We can just stop it for right now, and this will fill up with stuff. So what we'll end up doing, and I will do this off camera because it's going to be a lot of Steve Factory Manager stuff, we're going to get rid of this guy, and what I'm going to do is attach cables to this. I'm going to make a big tower of wheat farms, just tiny little wheat farms. We'll give them all different things. Now this will need to be an input-output, and what we'll do is we'll insert on brown, extract on green, and then what we can do is we'll have a chest that will connect up to the system, and it will just be an interface with diamond hose. Just because, why not? That's the easiest way to handle that, and that will keep this guy filled with diamond hose as needed. Pretty much exactly like how this already is. The only difference is instead of sending the wheat to the system, we're just going to send, we're going to keep the wheat and the seeds. The seeds we will deal with probably in a trash can. We'll just void them out because I don't need them. And yeah, that should be fine. And then what we'll do is I'll kind of deconstruct this entire farm because it served its purpose for the time being, but it's just not good enough, not compared to this. Smaller, more farming stations, it makes it faster. And then Torturinos on each level will make it insane. And then this will also be similarly insane once we're done with it. So just going to be a lot of kind of building and getting cookie stuff going. I'm going to figure out the ender farm as well. And then what we're going to use this area for, by the way, is the charcoal. Because that's something else we need to deal with. So I don't know, by the way, if we are going to use... I don't think we're going to use this thing for supplying power. What we'll do is underneath, so like right here, nope, right here, we can put an energy conduit and run it to the side or something, and then have energy conduits like this, and then each level, so we'll put like maybe at this level is where the next level will be at, and then we'll just keep doing that all the way up. So that'll be kind of the plan. All of the wires will run to a single chest, and we'll go from there. So that's the idea anyways. So I'm going to work on that. I'll try to get the Enderman kind of taken care of, and get the cookie thing set up, and I will go over that in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!